Alright, everybody, how are we doing out there in Twitch land? My name's Juspar. I am a variety streamer here on the Twitches and over there occasionally on YouTube as well. But we live mostly here in Twitch. Alicia's on board tonight to try and keep the chat moving and to remind me that I'm supposed to talk about what it is that I'm doing. Okay. Picking up where we left off last night on Clair Obscure Expedition 33. We had just run into Jar, your light. Oh, mistress, I sit in the darkness, awaiting your light. He seems to be in the light, so I'm not exactly sure what that means. What kind of light? A pure light. I must bring forth a flame that lights the path forward. Something flammable, huh? She marked the path we must walk. The paintress marked the path we must walk, but here I sit in darkness without light. I cannot follow her. So his stuff, I need to shine. To shine. To shine. To shine. I need to shine.
Flares!
Survivors!
Hurry!
But I wanna go back to Dude.
Interesting.
New pictures. Burning shots. 20% chance to something. Burn on a free aim. Anyway, that's something we will give to her first strike. Let's see what we've got here. We got put the light out. Resistant. New weapon, light term. Light term?
An advantage.
Color of Lumina can be consumed to upgrade weapons. Is the way towards the thing? We needed lights for, or fire or something for Jar. I need to sort out Jar. Did I get the first one in there? I'm not sure that I did. Didn't they got? Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Alright, so you lights out. Lights out. Lights out. And can I switch to her? No, I can't. So it lights out you also, even though you're resistant. And we will. Don't even get a marking on this one. Hey Crow, welcome in this evening. No, I want to switch targets. How do I switch targets? I want to go to this other dude over here. Switch. I guess we'll go to him then.
A storm is coming.
do I select the other target? How do I, like, go to the other dude? Oops. That was close. I just about didn't... Oh, that was a terrible dodge. Oh, he dodged it.
Storm is coming.
That's not what I want then. He's flying. Alright then, what do we get here? Like, that's where I just got the colour thing from. There's another one of them. Should be consumed to give an additional Lumina point to a character. That's the skill, the learned skills from Pictos. I'm not sure how to select enemies. Okay, so what do we got there? That dude over there is flying. So we will use a ranged shot against them, and then
Chroma is flowing.
what's the best way to switch targets in this game? I have not figured out a way to switch targets in this game yet. And I failed that one somewhat. Oh dear. He's dead, and he's dead. But I've let Loom get damaged. Quite badly damaged.
We can use that.
I don't have any idea of how to get the light, but I need to take back to Jar.
No margin for error.
And a double perfect there. That helped that progress go faster. And she got her dodge right that time as well. And we're going to use a ranged shot to finish off the flying dude, because they're good at dodging.
We could light something
Inflammable
with this.
material. We could light something with this, like jars, whatever it was thing. How you doing today, Crow? levels. Let's upgrade. Skills. I have one skill point available and nothing that can be unlocked for one skill point. Going to need more skill. Doubles at least. We will unlock Thunderfall this time. Good. Tired. Been working. It's been just raining around here. It's been raining on me for the last 3 weeks, wherever I'm at. Torrential rain. It was hot while I was in Arizona. Hot and dry, and it was quite pleasant. Got out, did quite a few miles of walking. That was great, but on the way down and on the way back, just torrential rain. And here where we live, it's just been wet. Not good. Not good for doing stuff. Inventories. Okay, so she has the lighterm. Has more power. It changes. Same element changes the required attributes, though. That's unfortunate that I just switched those up. But I think we'll go with that anyway. It has some additional bonuses. Fire skills cost one less AP when we get the weapon to when we get the weapon to level 4. You took the day off, and you probably shouldn't have. Just feeling a little run down. That's no good, man. That's no good. Rest doesn't hurt, though. Take those. Let's give you burning shots. I'll be right here. Luminous. There's no point adding critical burn because I don't have any skills that relate to it anyway. And she automatically got Thunderfall assigned, okay. How do I level the weapon up? Quest items, that's the resin. Tints, recoats, color chroma. Chroma catalyze. And he's back. How does that work? How do I use that? I've got the things that are supposed to level the weapons up, but I don't know how to use them. shine. I need to shine. Do you bring the light? Without light, I cannot follow where she leads. Here, have some flammable resin. Gone are the days where I waited in darkness. Soon I shall shine. Light it. Help me shine. Make me complete. A very precise shot, perhaps? How about we get her to do it? Try checking the inventory menu. I have tried checking the inventory menu. I'm not sure that it's connected at the moment. Crow, I've got concerns about the background. Notice that the lightsaber is gone. It's all packed up. All packed up. A lot of stuff gone off the walls. So you had the format right. Without the space is correct. But I don't think that the... Yep, and it's seen the red. I don't think it's applying. I have a feeling like the controller is not connected to the web properly. So let me see if I can reconnect it to the web. Just say when I came in here and told the lights to turn on, the background didn't. I don't know what the deal is there. Yeah, the connection failed. So it's doing a Bluetooth connection to it right now. Let me see if I can reset the Wi-Fi connection. Why is stuff gone? We're packing up. Packing up to move. Got to depersonalize the house to be able to put it on sale. So that apparently means taking your lightsaber off the wall. And several other things. Nope, it does not want to play. It does not want to play. Let me reset the device. Connecting to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi connection successful. Which saber was it? Well, it was an empty one, and the saber was then the hilt. I don't know that it was any of them. Honestly, it was a cheap one with a light in it. And I took the light out, and I had it. The strip that's on the back, I had one of those strips run up inside it, so we could change the color of the lightsaber by doing exactly what you're doing, or we're trying to do. Capture light. Oh no. My light. I caught only a glimpse. What was that about? I felt my mistress guiding me. I could almost hear her. Must have more light to understand what she asks of me. Yeah, the whole background was on the same lights, and there was a lightsaber. The stand is still there. You probably can't see it, but there's a stand right there. And the lightsaber went up there, and it was on the same light system. So when you used the Star Wars colors, they were the lightsaber colors. So you could Maul or Vader or Windu or Luke or Obi-Wan or whatever.
What did it mean by light? Let's keep an eye out for other Nevrons like this one. We might learn something.
Anakin saber would be cool. And if the base that I had was anything, it was probably an Anakin one. So the episode Luke's from episode 4, right? It's not his personal one, his daddy's one.
This will be
You
useful.
picked those data energy. Oh. Well, that was a long way round, and there was nothing here but that. Yeah, good one. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Let the ink flow.
Let me... How do I pick a different target? Pick a different target. Ah, there we go. Yes, I can pick a different target.
A storm is coming.
Oh, he's a dodger. I see. He's a flying one. Symbolism of the sabers. Can you expand on that, Alicia? What do you mean by the symbolism? They all had different colors that the lore has developed around them to so that the colors are supposed to mean something. I don't buy into that. I think they made cool colors for the movies and then somebody justified them later. But is it more than the colors that you're talking about there?
A storm is coming. Earth rise.
Yeah, getting the timing on those down there. There was some serious damage dealt by that Earthstrike. Red coat can be consumed to reallocate points. Which seems to make sense, seeing as how different weapons require use different attributes. So being able to, oh, a revived, nice. Being able to reallocate your attributes seems like a good thing. And they always say, right, that the authority for a piece of work, piece of creative work, lies with the reader, the viewer, whatever, rather than with the author. So, you know, if people want to see it that way, then they can see it that way. It's absolutely fine. But I think we're giving too much. We're giving too much forethought and too much wisdom to the the people behind coming up with these things than what they actually thought about. It's like symbolism in your literature class, right? And you just read something about color sabers. What did you read about? He has 2 points now, so now he can learn recovery or from fire. He can learn fire. Green is wisdom. Black is the rarest. More rare than white? So he now has literature colors symbolize complex ideas. Absolutely. Shakespeare works where green represents jealousy, as seen in Othello. Absolutely. And those are tied to the colors of flowers as well. There's a lot of symbolism around flowers, and yeah, I just don't think that the guys who were producing Star Wars were thinking about those when they were deciding on the colors of the lightsabers in the prequels. Okay, she has Pictos. Dead Energy. Dead Energy 2. Has she got Burning Shots Lumina yet? I don't think so. She's certainly killing more enemies than he is. Burning Shots is not a Lumina yet. He'll be able to pick that up once it's a Lumina. Well, Critical Burn takes 5 Lumina points. Alright, so he's got 5 Lumina points, and Dodger is a Picto. She has 1 point spent on Lumina points, that's for Dodger, and the rest she has as Pictos. Burning Shots, Critical Burn. Critical Burn is established as a Lumina. First time you saw a lightsaber light up, yeah, magic. Right? Crazy, cool. I think magic. I'm feeling that magic is more and more an appropriate way to describe things. It's like that old saying that any technology far enough advanced that we can't understand it is essentially magic. It might as well just be magic. And so let's just call super advanced technology. Let's just call it magic. It can be magic. That's fine. I'm good with that. Oh, we're at the indigo tree.
Leo!
Oh, but Leo! You were...
Fuck. It's big.
That's what she said.
Fall back!
Putain de merde.
So, I agree. James Joyce is certainly more of a symbolism kind of guy than the Star Wars folk. Okay, some enemies have shields to protect them. Each shield completely blocks one hit. Okay. So what if we shoot one? Does he have any shields left? He looks like he's got one shield left. No shields left. Attack. Yeah, right. Ay, ay, ay. Imagine the effort that would have to go into... Wait, from fire as a heal? Medium damage, 3 hits, heals self by 20% health if the target burns. Okay, so the target has to be burning first for that to apply.
Lune, watch out!
Danger!
Ah! The timing of those is not the easiest. Alright, burn, baby. Burn.
Feel the burn.
Skills. From fire. I don't have the points to be able to do from fire. Oh. That's unfortunate.
A storm is coming.
Do we have enough to do Earth Rising? Yes, we do. Oh. Earth does not hurt. Too early on my dodges. Every time those attacks are slow.
Danger!
Lune, watch out!
Ah, they're slow. Killing me with their slowness.
Let the ink flow.
Can't cast healing.
Thunder.
And I missed this crit. Ah, not going well. Not going well.
Take him down. Lune, watch out!
Ah! This does not look good, guys. Does not look good. What have I got? Items. Small revive, small healing, ENG.
I won't lose again. Danger!
Ah!
I'll do it. No margin for error. Ice shatter. Careful. He's building up chroma.
Oh, he's got a whole bunch of... Got a whole bunch of shields up now. Oh, and his tint just changed color? Did his weakness just change? Oh, I don't have any more small revives. I don't have any action points either. Why can I not dodge?
I'll do it.
Okay, let's see if I can't find something else to beat up before we do that. Go back up to where Jar is and take a moment's rest, see if we can reset these bad guys down here and get another level before we take on that dude. I think mostly what I missed just there was getting my timing right. I think that was the bigger problem than... than not being high enough level, but hopefully with resting there, we've reset these enemies here, and I should be able to get a level. Yep.
Chroma is flowing.
Does remind you of Final Fantasy. Yes, that has been a comparison that I've seen Lumina learnt. Does that mean that he gets Lumina now as well? No, because he's got his Luminas are full. Could get burning shots. Yeah, that seems like a better idea. Yeah, a lot of comparisons to Final Fantasy. It's a JRPG, so that makes sense.
Let me flow.
Missed the critical on the first one, and you don't get to do the critical... Oh! You don't get to do the critical on the second one if you missed the critical on the first one. So turn-based with action elements. So there's a thing... It's turn-based, but there are things that are definitely timing. I thought I was almost at level 6, but I wasn't. It was my health that was almost full, not my... Not my XP. Oh, Leo. Watch that again, do we? All about storytelling and character development. What's my favorite aspect of these games? Normally JRPGs not really my style. I definitely don't like the normal art style of JRPGs. And I don't like stories being on rails. I prefer open world. But I'm thoroughly enjoying the characters here. Deeply invested in these very cool characters.
Brace yourselves.
Perfect dodge. We're moving back to North Dakota. Back to family, back to the house that we own there.
Take him down.
He feels threatened. Summons minions.
Let the ink flow.
Timing wrong there. What has changed about where we're at?
The storm is coming.
What has changed? Nothing has changed really. We moved down here to take a job. Game's too slow. You're not into it. I am big into it, so I can see how it might be too slow for some. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm thoroughly enjoying it though. So moved down here for a job, but then never needed to actually go into the office for the job. So didn't need to be here at all. That was.
I'll do it.
So didn't know that initially. Came down here to take the job, and but enjoying good stuff. Daniel's done. Glad you're enjoying it anyway. I also am thoroughly enjoying it. What is Thunderfall? Dana. Let's go with lightning. Missed the crit. Skills. Oh, we'll go with overcharge. You wrote that the way you thought it sounded. Now you learned that it's not. I also have learned the same about my name. TheJuspar is not JuSpar, but just about everywhere I go, JuSpar is what I get. So I feel ya. See where you're coming from there. Skills. I can't use any skills. I'm just gonna have to go with an attack. Build some AP. And by slow, you mean the game was, slow on your screen because of the internet, not story-wise. Okay, yeah. And it's turn-based combat, so I can see it being slow for some people as well, so I'm glad it's...
For those who come after.
Missed the second crit.
Careful. He's building up chroma.
Stun is a status effect that prevents the character from playing.
Storm is coming.
Okay, so let's do hits. He's got 6. He's got 6 shields, so if I do Electrify right now, I should hit him with 3 separate hits. And if I use... Alright. He's not powered up, but all his shields are down. Oh, missed the dodge. Charging up. Love the game so far. I am absolutely loving it. These characters have really got me engaged big time. I'm with you there. skills. Ice Lance, baby.
Ice shatter.
Friend suggested you this, so you thought you'd have a look by yourself because it's the last game she suggested. The last game she suggested you were really disappointed in. That's a bummer.
Must.
Lost Skies. I also tried Lost Skies during Steam Next Fest, and I was not hugely excited about it either. So I'm with you on that one. Yeah, it was fine, but it wasn't great. It wasn't something I would say, oh gosh, you should really play this. This, on the other hand, this has been great so far. JRPG's not normally my style, but I'm digging this. Digging this big time.
Putain, nobody.
Wait, there's a message on the wall. Took mile to the weird corals. Head north, look for a door inside a hut.
Sounds alive?
This doesn't make sense. Who would have written this? It sounds like an expeditioner, but everyone knows to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
But that's early access. This is very
Doesn't
true, and
sound
that
like
does make
anyone on
a
the team.
difference.
What if
Yep.
it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows my L. We have to.
Yeah, I'm still hesitant about it. There are lots of things
Not
out there.
yet.
I'm all in on
Protocol
Dune though
is
for
to
when that comes
regroup
out.
at the rally point and wait 3 days. This message feels off. If it was an expeditioner, they would have stayed
But all we can do is
here.
hope for all indie
Everyone
games. Like
knows the
I'm like
protocol.
Right, but they
all
may have
indie
been in
games,
danger.
all
Maybe
stuff
this
that's been produced out of small
compromised.
studios. We can
Things
just
change
hope
in the field.
for
There's
those.
a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's a-
every contingency.
There's
You
a-
know that.
There's a reason it's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
Don't let your heart control things, Gustav.
Was our entire team dying part of that optimal result?
It's got you there though.
Look, I'm going after Maya.
You gotta stay together, guys.
Protocol also states, never move solo. I'll let you choose which protocol to break.
Everything about this is very good. Everything about this is good. So I have no hesitation about recommending this to anyone. That's a rope. Tree. See if we can spend some of these points here. Nope. Inventory though. What do we got? Recently obtained. Pictos. We got cleansing tint. Healing tints also remove all stains effects from the target. Oh, interesting. Stains. She is definitely doing most of the killing. She's got critical burn, which is a 5-pointer. He can get more luminas now. Dead energy is available as a lumina. There we go. Good. So we've got Dodger and Cleansing Tint tied in as Pictos, and then Burning Shots and Dead Energy as Lumina that uses up all 5 of his Lumina points. Rest after the fight. What else is good at the moment? I was following this after the Xbox showcase where they talked about the new Doom and this. And South of Midnight. This and South of Midnight went on my list after that. How do I get to that? And South of Midnight was good, but not nearly as good as this. I'd recommend it, sure, but not in the same way that I would recommend this. That's a dead person. Is that one of our team?
An advantage.
No, it's not one of our team. That is a new picto, though. Does this get me? It does. That was what I was looking for, I think. Yeah, that's the fire.
An advantage.
Right, that was where I was trying to get up. Genre-wise, this and South of Midnight are both pretty similar. But this is done better. Significantly better. What is this? Oh, it's a loading screen. Cool. Well played is the response to the props command. Props to Danny is done. Dana is done. I thought that was an L. I don't know why I thought that was an L. This game is literally everywhere. This is very true. I can see that that's 3 words capitalized now. That makes sense. Oh, we've got a map. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm out of the starter area now. Woohoo! Spring Meadows. That's where we were. Flying Waters is where we're headed. Don't know what that is there. Objective is Flying Waters. Find melee. And search for a path through the Flying Waters.
So, the message
So this
said
is
head north
like
to the weird
to
corals.
the weird corals. Yep, those weird corals there. This is like the map view, kinda. We're in the overworld here. We're moving faster. It would appear. There's the weird corals north. Okay, actually, so I'm actually going the right way, even though I was not headed directly towards the apparent target. I do need to get some... I don't have any resin, right? I don't have any resin to take back to Jar. Alright, weird corals. Here we go. Woo, danger. You saying I'm not ready for that yet? Most you've heard about this game is the story, combat mechanics, graphics, specifically the cutscenes. They are all very good. The cutscenes are so good. I'm running ultra-wide resolution here, and the cutscenes aren't in ultra-wide, so they collapse my screen down a bit when the cutscenes come in. And I did notice that I had a hairdo. Yeah, it's just been really well. I agree. There's a few things, but the fact that they are small and really pedantic says a lot about just how good this is. Ooh, slow on the dodge. Fast on the dodge. That's not good. And slow on the dodge. That's really not a great way to start things out. The fact that it's on Game Pass is a huge win, I think, as well. What have I got? I've only got 2 points. Oh, and he just picked up secondary damage and died. That's cool. Yeah, Game Pass is great for this, but it's available wherever you could want it to be. Ah, Winterim and Lance Ram both went up a level. Anything in here? You can access camping at any time on the continent. Press G to camp.
It's been a long day.
Yes,
We should make
let's
camp.
Presume that's going to be a rest effect so that she will get back some of that health that I let her lose. Okay, so this is a cutscene, but it is full screen. There's some of the ones that are pre-rendered are a little frustrating, that they're smaller.
I'm sorry about earlier.
And that
The nature is not your fault.
if you have any cosmetics equipped, they didn't appear in the
No, it
cutscene
was.
because it was pre-rendered.
I convinced Alan to land there.
But that is a minor complaint. The graphics
So,
have been excellent. The mechanics are
we
excellent.
can rest a
I'm
bit?
totally digging the turn-based combat.
The
Not
moon is
like
bright.
I couldn't
wanna keep
play
moving.
Have you learned nothing from the beach?
Bloodborne
I'm leaving my island alone for a
or
minute longer than I
Blood
have to.
But right now,
Whatever
it's
those
just the two
Souls
of
games.
us,
I
and
couldn't
don't
play
wanna
any.
bring
I could
Mael your
not play a
corpse.
Souls game. No way.
We have to think every
So
step.
I dig the
through.
turn-based combat.
The man on the beach, you saw what he did. But more than that, you saw his face.
He was a person, and he was old.
He must be what? 50? 60? Yet he survived the Gamage. We don't know who we're dealing with. We lost everyone in an instant.
Exactly. He killed us all so easily. He doesn't need to fake a message. Lucien. Lucien died to save me.
Not sure if it's true, but you've heard this game is originally in French. Yes, absolutely. And that's why you can see,
They all...
while in the middle of the dialogue, the lips don't match that. Yes, it is a French game. Very proudly French. All the music is French as well.
Out here.
And you see a lot of French iconography,
No,
like
no, we have a mission.
the starting
fuck
city
the
appears
mission.
to be Paris. It's got the
Fuck the
Eiffel
mission
Tower
we're
in
in.
it and the
What
Arc
are
de
we gonna do,
Triomphe
huh?
in it.
Tell me.
Yeah, there's a lot of
What are we
French
gonna
stuff
do?
coming
We're
through
gonna
here.
take down the paintress, just the three of us? My gun and your sparks?
I didn't take you for a coward.
Who's the more foolish?
swore
Fool
the
or
oath.
the fool who follows him?
When one falls, we continue.
Yes, I know.
When one falls. When one falls.
And when they swear, they say merde,
We knew not all of us would make it.
which is
But
French
we
shit.
continue. As long as even one of us stands, our fight is not over.
But I'm not afraid to fight, it's just Mael. She's...
Mael swore the same oath.
I know that!
She chose her life. You and I... Come on, we always said the future of Lumiere is more important than
Any individual life, yes.
Do you still believe that?
Do you believe it when it's Mael,
Do you still
who's
believe that?
kind of your sister and kind of your daughter? Not actually either of those things, but
Do
you're
you?
her guardian. Yes, as long as it's not her.
I hope I do.
Yeah.
Fuck the mission. Really?
Sorry.
They've done a fantastic job with the characters. Really, really good with the characters. Alright, so that says 33. That means it's one of our camp. This whole... Oh, we're in our camp. Now, this is our camp. Okay, and the camps. You can rest, converse with your party members, to leave the camp, interact with the bonfire. This allows us to rest, upgrade attributes, learn skills, which are the normal things that are available. At these points we could reset attributes. He's good. She changed her weapon and could maybe use a reset of attribute points. She also needs to sleep. Inventory. Yeah, I think we're all good on Pictos. No, maybe not on Pictos. Ooh, empowering requires 10 luminers. There's definitely one that only sits as a picto. Okay, I think we're ready to just sleep, and sleep here as well. Yes. And then we'll be about our business. That's the objective, the flying waters. These things don't light up with information. How long have I been playing this? I started playing this at the start of my stream yesterday, so 2.5 hours yesterday and about an hour and a half so far today. So I'm about 4 hours in, and I move slow. I move slow because I check every corner. I'm looking for all the little possible pieces of lore, all the little possible collectibles. So I am a slow player. That now becomes a bridge. I wonder if it stays a bridge, or if it fades out. Looks like it's fading. What's my strategy for upgrading attributes? So it looks like each weapon has suggestions for what the attributes are, so it's based entirely on what weapons you found and decided to equip. It appears to be the attribute strategy. Let's see. This looks like where I'm going to. Flying waters. It doesn't say danger, danger like it did when I tried to go into the first thing, so yeah, here we are. I just got to the map for the first time. We're into the weapons. So we're into the second area, if you will, and it's taken me 4 hours of play to get to here. Can you upgrade the weapons too, or their abilities, or just the abilities of the character? It says you can upgrade the weapons, because if you go into the tints here, one of them, the Chromaclast, says it can be used at camp to upgrade weapons up to level 3. I haven't managed to do that yet, but it says you can upgrade the weapons. And with the weapons that I have, my Lance Arm and Lighter Rim, they have both just gone up a level in the last little bit here. So they both went up, as well as the characters and their attributes and skills. In fact, the weapon that my Loon has equipped right now has different things. So at level 4, it unlocks 4, 10, and 20. You can't see those because they are under my camera. Let's see if I can hide that. There we go. Hide that just briefly. Down the side here, 4, 10, and 20 at level 4, at level 10, and at level 20, the weapon gets buffs. Lance Ram does not, but the magic one does. So yeah, I would say this is the second zone of the game. It's not really. I mean, it's not really the second part. Yeah, second area. Yep. Yeah. This that I've just got into here. This is the flying waters. You just got the prologue, and then the first area is the something or other meadows. And then this is the second, which is the flying waters. Despite it appearing to be kind of underwater, you don't get a bonus, a buff bonus cutscene. underwater, and yet we are. Cuttlefish, anyway. The meadow appears to be the first area. And then you go to the map. What was the name that it gave? Continent.
Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
When we were in the overmap, if you will.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by
They called that the
Lumiere
continent.
lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
Or at least that's what they did just
And
now.
They survived. The storm, at least.
All right, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Mael must be close by.
No book from these guys? Yeah, there is no map in Lost Skies. Well, I got the impression from Lost Skies that there might be a map later. Of course, it's all procedurally generated in Lost Skies, and this is all very carefully handcrafted. I think Lost Skies probably comes with a map as you advance, so that you can find your way from island to island. SOS shell. Apply shell when falling below 50% health. That was a picto. They are definitely giving you a large number of pictos are available like skill options, and you're going to have to pick your builds. I've only played the demo of Lost Skies. There's a lot to that I won't have seen. And like I said, I played that during Steam Next Fest. Had a bunch of fun with a lot of games during Steam Next Fest. What have we got here? Paint cage. Paint cages are rare loot. To unlock a cage, find its 3 locks and shoot them. Okay. Find its 3 locks. Are they like on it? How far away are these locks likely to be? Yeah, I did a starter island and then got off that island and checked out like a couple of... No? Okay, so they're going to be further afield, I think. This rare loot is not going to be all resolved right there at the loot. Whoa, look at that whale! Cool! This is so neat. All you were doing was swinging with a boat while it flew from one island to another with a horrible movement speed. And there's no map inside the zone. There appears to be only a map in the, like, continent. Alright, so that's the entrance to the zone. Here was the cutscene about Expedition 68 and their boat. Sunfish. Down there was some chroma. No, that was a picto. There was a... thing down there. Here's the paint cage, but I don't know how to unlock it at this point.
We can use that.
The number of people that appear to be dead from prior expeditions doesn't seem to match up with the number of people that there should be. There seem to be too many dead people here on the continent. Right, did I get everything in here? Wait, what is that up there? That looks like a gate, a lock. All right, that's one of them. Okay, now I know what I'm looking for. There's another one. That's two, and that means that over there will be the third one. Gotcha. A chroma elixir shard. Ooh. Heh, nice. Save in progress, it says. Dude, I'm gonna need that save.
Wait. Evron. Looks like a different species.
Doesn't matter. They're between us and Mael.
Oh, sure, you can just take this then. Oh, I should have let her kill, because she gets the bonuses for that. Where do I came? I came in there. Now, what's your thought process on choosing which attributes to upgrade? That's going to depend on the weapons that are equipped, because each weapon appears to have some, what do you call them? Some preferred attributes. So, recently changed Loon's weapon. That's a big hand. And so the attributes that I assigned to her initially are not so great for her new weapon. So that's a thought on it. There's a cost involved in switching weapons. Snuck up behind them. Haha, you didn't see me coming. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Brace yourself.
Whoa!
Let the ink flow. Thunder.
Level up. Took a bit of a beating there, though. Those guys move fast.
An advantage.
Marking shots. A 20% chance to apply marking on free aim. Well, let's find a camp kind of thing. We do want to rest. I'd like to find a camp on this side of this. Need to assign these points. Those are mines.
Those mines. Be careful.
Just reach a specific range of the enemy. So you can creep up on them. Kind of. And then you get first mover's advantage. Like one of you gets to be first. If you just walk into them. Oh wait, I didn't kill him. One of you gets to be first, and so you if you come up behind them. Oh, they're flying. They keep dodging. That's why. No, so that'll fix that. So as you come towards them, if they're facing away from you, you can get closer, and you can then hit F to start the combat. So you get to be the first mover. If they just sort of turn a corner and run right into them, then they get to be first mover. It just changes the turn sequence, and the turn sequence is up on the far top left corner of the screen, is where you see the rundown of who's going to have what turn. It doesn't change much except the first turn. So I got close enough there. He was coming straight towards me, so I didn't have quite the zone, but I did manage to get first strike advantage there. These guys are flying, so they're good at dodging, so we're gonna take them out with all ranged shots. They dodge a little too easily. Thanks, Dana. Appreciate you. Appreciate your mom is spelt with a U as well. Have a good evening. I learnt that Lumina as well.
That will help.
Let's see what we're looking like right now. Do need to level up. Thanks for the follow. You should know when I'm going live. Monday and Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock Central Time. I don't know where you're at, but if you're in New Zealand, that means I go live at like noon in New Zealand on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Okay, so luminas, we've got 3 pictos attached, only 1 lumina. I have other luminas that I can pull up. Cleansing tint. Bye! Can't put power, empowered attack up. I don't have enough points. But I can put cleansing tint up. SOS shell apply. Shell when falling below 50% health. I could put that. Put SOS shell in there. And I could put Dodger in as a Lumina. Oh, marked shots as well. Cleansing tint in here as a picto, and then luminas, burning shots in as a lumina. Got dead energy as a picto, so I don't need to put it in as a lumina. Okay. Oh, it says can be used at a camp to upgrade weapons. Now, I was using that at the rest points inside the zones. That's not a camp. Now that we've discovered that the overmap, the continent, you can build you can put actual camps up there. That is a different beast from these rest sites. I would like on a rest site though. So I can upgrade the weapons at a camp, and now I know that that is different than a rest location. So next time I'm out in the continent, in the... there. If I rest, everything down here is going to reset. I can use a healing elixir though.
This will be useful.
Oh, so they got first advantage that time. They come up behind me. Damn it. That worked out cool. Running around holding a mine above your head is perhaps not a good combat strategy. There's a rest point.
A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside
Absolutely
yet.
Slow down. I see a rest point down there. We're going to go down to that as well. Yeah, I got a level, so let's spend some those points before we jump into that. It did say through the flying waters into the open door. So that seems like an open door to me. That says it's camp. It's 59. It's previous. A previous expedition. Attributes. So his weapon is good. So oh, we got 2 points. I'm gonna go heavy into this. I'm still not certain. C, D, and no indicator. The D affects 3 attributes: attack power, speed, and defense. The C affects health and attack power, or vitality affects health and attack power. I'm a little unclear about what the indicators are here. Defense and crit rate. Luck is speed and crit rate. I'm not sure what the letters mean. So I'm not sure I have a solid strategy, Alicia, when it comes to spending the points. But I did just spend attribute points, and I spent them all in the attributes that are indicated by the weapon. I'm sort of starting to feel like maybe I should even those out a little more. Maybe a little more evenness is in order. With a slight lean towards the things that are indicated by the weapon, but not all in on the weapon, which is what I was doing. What have I got for skill points? I have 2 skill points, and I'm going to need 2 skill points to unlock recovery. I have to unlock recovery before I can unlock shatter. So we'll do that, but that, I think, then starts to point me at a position. Nope, that's my 6th one. So I now have all of my skill slots full. Any additional skills, I'm going to have to start making choices. with Loon, I have all of the skills slots already full, so I would have to unlock another skill now. I'd already have to make a choice. Immolation, Ice Lance, Earth Rising, Healing, Thunderfall and Electrify use the same stain. Thunderfall is a better gotta watch these stains. I gotta pay attention to how these stains work. Thunderfall consumes a fire stain, a red stain. I don't remember what those all represented. Fire, I think. Immolation generates a fire stain. Thunderfall consumes a fire stain. So you definitely want to do Immolation before you do Thunderfall. I think it looks like I ought to... I might be able to give up Electrify. Let's see what the next skills are here. 2 points for Rock Slide. Medium earth damage to a single target. I do like the Earth Rising, which deals only low damage, but it deals it to multiple enemies. That is useful. Thermal Transfer deals low single target ice damage. Gains 4 AP if the target is burning first. Wildfire deals medium damage to all enemies. Okay, I'm gonna unlock Wildfire and replace... No, I'm gonna unlock Wildfire and not attach it at the moment. But when I get my next 2 points, I'll get Rock Slide, and then I'll replace Earth Rising, a multi-hit, with a single-hit Earth attack, and then I'll replace the single-hit Fire attack with the multi-hit Fire attack. So on another 2 points, we will change Loon's assigned skills. And we don't need to rest, everybody's got good, if not full health. Let's check out this door.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go. Someone lives here.
Uh-oh. Was that the guy from the beach? Very Art Deco.
Where are we? This is...
in the Manor, a new zone. Place to rest, upgrade attributes, and learn new skills. A door that is locked. I think they want us to go down that way, so I'm not going to. You can call me contrary if you want. You wouldn't be entirely wrong. That frame is empty. Not sure why that's particularly relevant, but there you go. Huh, it shows a 33 on the monolith. That's only just happened. The manor is impressive. Congratulations, whoever owns this. You have impressed me. That was my L. Which makes it seem like that is the place I'm supposed to go now, so I'm not going to go there either. Ha! That is quite the fireplace. Holy buckets. Can't even try that door. No. So now we're going back to Mael. Melee? Melee? I don't know. Hopefully we're getting a third team member. She's real good at combat.
Mael?
Gustav,
Not a Doppler?
are you real?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Oh, Loon.
Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With
With him. I need to get back
With
to
him.
Jar.
He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
All right. Now we're 3. We still can't get out any of the doors. She's a level 5. She has no luminas, no... only one weapon option. Dose. Give a dodger. Give her burning shots. She doesn't really need it, but nobody else is using it. Luminous. She has 5 available points. Can only give her one option. Increased 25% increased crit chance on burning in enemies. Yeah, give her that one, and it's up to Loon to make a lot of enemies burn, I guess, in that case.
How did you find me?
There was a message at the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Is this empty frame got a painting in it now? Nope. Is the door at the far end of the manor open now? front door? He's standing waiting for us at the front door. Attributes. She's got 15 points to spend. And we're going to spend 3 points there, 2 points there, and then we're going to spend them evenly after that. Skill points. She has 3 points available. Okay. Skills, attributes, pictos, and luminas all applied. The curator says ... And then some more ...
Again. We just trained earlier.
But she can understand them.
Alright. But this time I have backup.
Curator attacks expedition. Jump. Attacks can be announced with a jump flare. Attacks announced with a jump flare must be jumped. These attacks can't be parried or dodged. Okay, so we're gonna jump over these rather than rather than dodge them.
Gustav, don't die!
Let us stain them.
Melee stances. Melee's skills change her battle stance. Defensive stance takes less damage and gains 1 AP per parry or dodge. Offensive stance deals more damage but takes increased damage. Virtuous stance deals a lot more damage. Switching to a new stance also provides melee with 1 AP. Virtuose. Deals more damage, but it doesn't say what it does about defense. Switch stances without interruption to maximize her skill's effectiveness. Okay. Skills. Starting skills are offensive switch, spark, and pierce. Offensive switch switches melee to offense. Spark and pierce switch her to defense. Use offensive switch to switch to offensive stance. Okay. So she'll do an attack and then come back in a new stance. Defenseless is a debuff that increases by 25% the damage received by the character. The character is currently sitting on slow and defenseless debuffs. Melee's an offensive stance. She deals more damage but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, Melee will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance or uses her base attack. Cast a skill that switches Melee to a defensive stance. Skills. Pierce or Spark will leave her in a defensive stance.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
It's hard to know what that was, but Curator has left. Perhaps he will join you at camp. We are looking for something to take back to Jar still. We still need to find a
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the Indigo Tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a gestural?
wrong guy, ruffians.
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful
Aha,
items for
chroma that we've been collecting. I don't trade with anyone, just worthy warriors. Are you worthy, mustachio man? Although, I do like that brush on your face.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the Grandis and the Esquier exist
Grandis
too.
and the Esquier?
Are there more gestrels
So
like
French.
you? I'd love to meet them.
Maybe.
Neko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh,
So yes.
really?
Lune.
Focus. Focus.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the paintress.
The paintress? How are you going to cross the sea? You're so slow, and you have no fins. There's another sea
There's
between here and the
another sea
paintress.
Between here and the paintress.
Neko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah?
Maybe.
Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Ah, broomhead, that's good. Excellent, excellent insult. Okay, ask Golgra. In the middle of our ancient sanctuary, red trees everywhere. Can't miss it.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more gestrels.
Gestural merchants travel across the world offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. Where did Noko go? Oh, is that him there? Yeah. Alright, Noko. It is duel time, sir. Luckily for you, us merchants accept chroma. Fight the merchant to unlock this item in the shop. Chroma Catalyst. I've got 18 of those. Color of Lumina. I have 8 of those. Don't feel the need, but we could try fighting the merchant. Oh, 1 expeditioner. That's unfortunate. Oh! So, yeah.
For those who come after.
You've proved yourself worthy warriors. I got something special for you. You might be interested in exposing attack. Was it a Picto? A level 3 Picto. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. That makes much more sense. For it to go to Gustav. All the Pictos are currently assigned. Lumina's are relatively well assigned. Take out marking shots. No, don't want to. No. Take out. Let's see. I've got 2 points available. I'd have to take out 3 points to add. Take out burning shots and apply SOS shell instead. Yeah, that. You know what? I don't actually know the answer to that question, Alicia. Her combat mechanics are quite different than the other ones. Her weapon just went up to level 2, that's cool, but it doesn't have any level buffs. I will see on that one. She'll get more levels. I'm sure she'll level up kind of to match the levels that the other two have in fairly short order. Her stances are quite different than anything that Gustav and Loon have. That is correct. Did you look that up for me? Thank you. Yeah, I just put the SOS shell onto Gustav as Illumina, and gave it to Melee as the actual Picto. Pictos, you've got 3 slots. The Lumina, you have a certain number of points that you can spend. So you put the Pictos in for the high Lumina items, so they're being better utilized. It is 9:24. I'm going to call that there, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Oh, wait, I have attributes. Gustav just went up a level. So we have new skills and attribute points to spend for both of them. He's only got one. They've only got 1 attribute point each, though, and they need 2 for the next ones. But I'm going to call it. There we go. I'm going to call that a night. For me, I think a rest will probably cause save to happen. That's a save. I'm out of here. That's it for me for the week. I will be back on Monday night next week for 7 o'clock. I might do more than that, honestly. You might see me midweek or late this week playing some more, because I won't play Clair Obscura off stream, and I do want to play more of this. So we might find another slot somewhere later in the week. I don't know exactly when that'll be. It might be Thursday, it might be Saturday. We'll see what I can slot in. I'm looking forward to playing some more of this. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the follows and the chat. Appreciate you all. Please don't forget to hug your loved ones. And have a great... and stay curious. Good night.